So, but look how far you've come. Here you are in your new bank building in Union Springs, New York.
Yeah.
You want to tell us about that? How this has all come to be?
Yeah. As soon as I finished up the master's program, just so happened that Seneca Falls Savings Bank was building a branch in Union Springs, which is my hometown. They gave me a call because there's a guy here that works for the bank that knew me, and just kind of worked out that they brought me on board. Can
you point to anything about your academic career at Keuka that maybe prepared you for this job, and think of an example or two of how that worked?
There's a few things that Keuka did. From both the bachelor's and master's program, there's three things that really jump to mind. There was a couple classes that involve problem solving, decision making, and time management. All three really, with the demands of my position, because I'm the branch manager here in Union Springs, but I oversee the two offices that we have in Auburn too, so it's a lot, juggling, you know, 3 different staffs and all the work. So those courses really come to mind to help prepare me for all the responsibilities that I have.
I remember during your master's program, I remember because I was lucky again enough to be your marketing instructor in that program, and that was fun actually. But I remember that at right around that time, you considered dropping out of the program, finishing. Can you talk about that a little bit, and how come you didn't? How come you stayed? How it all feels to you today?
We were about 70% of the way through the master's program. And I had some personal changes because they happen throughout the program. It's going to happen. I had quit my job that I had at the time, and I was going to move out of state. And I talked to a couple people, and you know, they basically said, you're making a horrible decision by leaving because you're so close. And I decided that was right. So I got back into the program. I'd only missed a week of courses, so it was easy to jump right back in. And now, looking back, thinking about if I had left, it would have been the worst decision. I mean, the work can be a lot, and you get caught up, and you get busy, and it gets a little difficult. And sometimes you're like, wow, can I really do this? And when you look back, and you did do it, and you finished, and you're done, and you jumped through the hoop, what I've heard 100 times, jumping through the hoop, just get through and get it done. Looking back, it would have been the worst decision to not finish. Yeah. So I'm really glad that I did.
Do you feel like the cohort you were in had a role in keeping you in the program, the folks in the cohort?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's the only way that you can get through the program. I mean, you know, there was one person that I was with in the bachelor's program and the master's program, so it was really easy for me to get through because I had a bond with somebody going in, you know, to the master's program. But all in all, the cohort really, I think, relies on each other a lot. There's a lot of group projects, and everybody has to, you know, partner up and get together and work together to get everything done. So yeah, definitely.
What advice, if any, do you have for people who are currently students? In either the OM or the MSM program?
I think it should be a standard piece of advice that I think I got from you actually, which is jump through the hoop, get through the hoop, because we heard that a lot, and it really makes the difference. It breaks it down, and it doesn't make everything seem so overwhelming, because it can be a lot of work, but if you break it down like the way that you helped us do it, it makes it easier. So get through the hoop, I think, would be my piece of advice.
Okay, thanks.